Hey everybody, Ozark here. Today we're going to be talking about Pomps Not Dead Pompage. It has a medium hold, and I'd say about between a medium and a high shine. It's got an excellent caramel coffee scent to it. We're going to be talking about using it as a topper and as a standalone. Now this stuff is brewed by Edwin Carson of Pomps Not Dead, based out of Houston, Texas. He's a super cool dude, and he's got a lot of really awesome products. I definitely recommend that you check out his products, and I will leave a link in the description where you can find some of his stuff. This is the tin I have. It has the whole vinyl design on it, and it doesn't have any ingredients listed on it. It doesn't have the name other than the name of the product, and it's got this little coffee stain to indicate the fantastic scent. It is by far one of my favorite scents that I've ever had. There are a bunch of other versions of this too. I think Edwin has since released another version of this same one, but it's got a little trim around it, the branding, and it's got the logos on the side and everything. This is the one I have. I got this from my buddy George, who runs a barbershop out of Chicago, so thank you to him. When you open it up, it's got this really creamy look to it. I left a little bit of the surface here so you can see that it scoops out like nothing. And in this half of the video, we're just going to be using it as a standalone pomade. And usually I'm not one to use medium holds as a standalone, but I figured this stuff deserved it because it has worked for me both as a topper and a standalone. The station on this stuff is pretty easy, pretty slick. Like I said, it scoops out like nothing. The breakdown is just as easy as the scooping. When you're applying it and breaking it down, it feels more like a light that has a lot of stickiness to it. Application overall, super easy. But I'd only ever used it as a topper before now. For the last week, I've been using it. I started out using it as a topper, and I got some good buildup off of this stuff, and it did really well throughout the week. Now one thing I will say is that this stuff is better for people who have shorter hair. I have to use quite a bit of it to get it evenly distributed through my hair and to get it to control everything properly. But it does work pretty well, and it does hold up. Because I have this white light beaming down on me, the shine is a little bit exaggerated. It's not quite this shiny, but it does have a pretty nice shine. Now I think I got the right amount in my hair. Gonna slick it all back, get it nice and distributed. I think I started using this more towards when my haircut was still pretty fresh and my hair was a little bit more thin, and it was a lot better then. The buildup is pretty oily, but it's not to where if you touch it, it's gonna get all over your hands or anything like that. And overall, this stuff just has really great buildup. One of the other things I'm gonna note is that this stuff gives me really nice ducktails. It's one of my favorite things about it. Really great if you do want a little bit of extra volume in your hair, and it takes shape pretty well too. I've got a pretty nice pomp here. This stuff does work really well as a standalone overall. Originally using it, I didn't get great results, but after trying it as a standalone again, I absolutely love this stuff. Once you get it in your hair and it's all styled and everything, it will firm up, but it'll stay pretty slick and it won't dry out or anything. Once it does firm up, everything holds together pretty nicely. You will probably have to do a quick little recomb a couple times throughout the day, but that's alright because I mess with my hair constantly anyways. Overall, I do think that it is just about a medium, super slick, holds the hair together pretty well. Once again, the coffee scent is excellent and one of my favorites. Also, absolutely love the tin design, and it also gives really great volume. It's a really great product, and I would definitely recommend you try it as a standalone regardless of your hair type, because it's really great stuff. I'll see you in the next clip where we're going to use this as a topper. So I'm just going to note that I'm not using this as a topper out of necessity like I would be with some other pomades that are on the lighter side, more just to increase the volume of my pomp, make it stay up. Because this stuff does have a pretty excellent hold on its own, I'm just making it even better. So now I've got a nice pretty average even amount of Murray's in my hair. I'm just going to scoop out some of the pompage. So just doing an initial slick back, you can see already it just adds this really great amount of slickness and a pretty good shine. And using my pick, I can just get crazy amounts of volume. Ridiculous. So I'm just gonna get a pump going here that has a bit of shape and some great volume to it. I've used a lot of different lighter pomades, even medium pomades like this one as toppers. And this one is one of my favorites for when I want to get a really nice pump going. And I can even get pretty good shape with this stuff. And I hope you like coffee because the scent doesn't go anywhere. You've got some great volume. Got the ducktail in the back. As always, for something a little bit more messy like this, just pull the bangs forward a little bit. Another thing I like to do with this stuff is the crybaby look. It makes it really easy to do. Just pull a few hairs out. And I know this looks a little bit lousy because it's not that long. I just wanted to show you guys using this as a topper because I feel there is lots of versatility in using this stuff as a topper. I love to use this stuff as a standalone just for classic little pomps and whatever, but when I use this stuff as a topper, I can do anything with it, really. And it always looks great, it always comes out fantastic. And then I can comb this right back into a pompadour, no problem. Just like that. I'm adding this in right after shooting because I just realized that I forgot that I need to mention on build up for Murray Superior and as a standalone, it held up while I was shoveling twice and I got snowed on and my hair froze in place, which was really funny, but I just thought I'd add that in that it held up in the snow. There's a durability test for you. So overall, I love this stuff as a standalone. It's super slick, it's got great shine. The caramel coffee scent is excellent. The tin just looks incredible. It is a little bit tough to wash out, but same as any other oil-based pomade. There's tons of different stuff you can use, or you can just wait it out and keep washing your hair. It'll come out eventually. The buildup is pretty nice. It's not too greasy. Definitely builds volume and shape even more as it builds up, which is super great, and it just overall makes for a really awesome build-up. It's an incredibly versatile product. You can use it as a standalone, it works really well there. You can use it as a topper. I 100% recommend it. I definitely recommend you try it as a topper if you have thick hair like mine, or if you're just looking to get a style that nothing else can help you achieve. I think this stuff and even a bunch of the other pomades I've done reviews on can help you get any style you want, and that's what I'm here to do, is to show you my favorite products, show you the stuff that you could try out might work for you, products that are just overall really great stuff. Stuff is an amazing, amazing product. You should definitely go get some if you haven't tried it before. Hope y'all enjoyed me messing around and showing you different hairstyles with this stuff. I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't already. I'll leave a link in the description again, like I said. Stay tuned to the channel for more. Stay greasy. I'm out.